isn't really about candy, candy, candy.
No.
No, let's call Grandpa up and he can tell us the real story. Let's hope we can wake him from his nap. Grandpa!
Yes, what is it? Grandpa, could you please tell us the story of Easter?
Yes, yes, please.
Please tell us.
Well, I see you've been having fun with egg hunts and lots of chocolates. But Easter is really about the greatest gift ever given us, Jesus.
Wait, we thought Christmas was about the story of when he was born.
Well, yes, Christmas is the beginning of Jesus' story, but Easter is about when Jesus was reborn. He came back from having died on the cross, something he did for us, all of us. You know, I heard a song recently about Easter. It's rather a new song, so let's take a listen.
Yes, let's take a listen. It's called This Is Jesus.
There is a hill in Calvary. There is a cross upon that hill. Nailed his body to that cross. Let him bleed until he died. There is a cave dug in that hill. And laid his body in there. Rolled a stone across the door. Waited guards outside that stone that could not hold him. For he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah. Emmanuel, yes, this is Jesus. His friends in mourning cried and prayed. They did not know that all he had taught them led to this day. That could not hold him, for he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. Yes, this is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah. So, this past week was what we call Holy Week. It starts on Palm Sunday and ends on Easter. Well, maybe it doesn't end at all. Bluey, why don't you tell us about Palm Sunday?
Okay, I remember. It's when Jesus came to the city of Jerusalem riding on a donkey. And people, they were waving palm branches and putting some in front of the donkey that Jesus was riding. It was just like the scriptures had told before, that the king would ride into the holy city on a donkey.
That's right, Bluey. Well, you know, I heard some churches have a service on the Wednesday before Easter called Ash Wednesday. You might have seen some people walking around with a smudge or a cross of ashes on their forehead. But here at our church, service that day. Oh, but we do have a service on Thursday before Easter. Does anyone know what happened on the Thursday before Easter?
The Last Supper!
Yes. Ah, now I'm hungry. Did you know that communion we take on certain Sundays represents that Last Supper? As a reminder of Jesus telling his apostles to take the bread, and every time you share this bread, to do it in remembrance of him. Then he took wine and he told his apostles to drink it. And when they share wine, they should do so as a symbol of the new covenant, the covenant of his blood. There's a song I know about that Bluey likes to sing. Bluey, would you sing Remembrance for us?
Oh, I would love to. Thanks for asking, Grandpa. I'm so glad you did.
Oh, well, you know, it's good to have songs to sing at times like this. So are you ready?
I am. Oh, how could it be that my God would welcome me into this mystery? Say, take this bread, take this wine, now the simple made divine, for any to receive. By your mercy we come to our table. By your grace you are making us faithful. Lord, we remember you. And remembrance leads us to worship. And as we worship you, our worship leads to communion. We respond to your invitation. We remember you.
So what about Easter?
Well, we're not quite there yet. First, there was Good Friday, a very hard day. After the Last Supper, Jesus went out to pray. He was arrested and taken to prison. He was tried, he was found guilty, and sentenced to be crucified. Nailed to the cross by the very people he came to save. You know what? Jesus went to the cross willingly. He knew that God would save him from the death. He would suffer on the cross. Actually raise him from the dead. Nailed to the cross? That sounds awful! Well, yes, Pinkie. Being crucified was one of the worst ways to die. So Jesus, after being forced to carry the cross he would be hung on through town, was then nailed to that cross. He bled to death and also suffocated. And a soldier stuck a spear in his side to make sure Jesus was dead. And then they took him and buried him in a tomb on the hill. And they sealed that tomb up with a huge stone. Yes, they sealed up that stone.
This is such a sad story. I thought Easter was a happy day.
Well, Louis, have no fear. On Easter Sunday, Mary, Jesus' good friend, went to the tomb and found the stone rolled away, moved away from the tomb, and she saw his body was gone. She went and got a couple of apostles to see. They didn't believe her, but Jesus had said he would come back. Mary was weeping. And Jesus asked her, why? He had revealed himself first to Mary and then to the apostle.
So, what about Easter?
Well, Easter is Jesus had risen.
He has risen indeed!
But Easter isn't the end of the story. Some people say it's just the beginning. And the Bible tells more stories about Jesus appearing to the apostles and others. One very important story is about the apostle Thomas. Bluey, do you remember that story?
Oh, yes, Thomas. He was away when Jesus had first appeared to the apostles. And when he came back, the other apostles told him Jesus had risen from the dead, visited with them. You won't believe it. Thomas doubted.
Oh, doubting Thomas. Poor Thomas. Everyone knows of Thomas. Poor Thomas. He doubted the rising Jesus. Not till he saw, not till he touched. Now he's forever doubting. Poor Thomas. Everyone knows of Thomas. Poor Thomas. Doubted the rising Jesus. But have no fear. Jesus came near and blessed him for teaching others. Poor Thomas.
Oh, Pinkie.
And what?
Pinkie. Thank you. That was great.
I need to finish my song.
Well, we're going to keep going.
No, I want to finish. Because poor Thomas. Everyone knows of Thomas. Poor Thomas. Don't be a Thomas.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pinkie,
Yes.
Thomas did not believe what Jesus had said, that he would come back to them. And then Jesus came back to them again, but this time Thomas saw him. Jesus invited Thomas to touch his scarred hands, where the nails had gone through his hands on the cross. And guess what, Pinkie? Thomas did. And then he believed.
Wow.
Jesus said to him one of the most touching things he has ever said in the Bible. Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. You know, Pinkie, it is our belief in Jesus and who he is and what he did that is what's most important. Right, Grandpa?
Absolutely.
So we live according to that belief, and for that, we are blessed.
Well, everyone, now you know why Easter is such a wonderful day. Now, why don't we go ahead and sing that brand new song again called This Is Jesus, and everybody, I think you know where to sing along. There's a chorus, and there's a bit at the end, which we didn't sing the last time, but we will sing it again. So I'm going to go take a nap,
Okay.
and
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
you can all sing that song.
All right. Bye, Grandpa. Thanks for telling us the story.
Yeah.
There is a hill in Calvary. There is a cross upon that hill. Nailed his body to that cross. Let him bleed until he died. There is a cave down in that hill. Laid his body in there to rest. Rolled a stone across that door. Waited guards outside that stone. But that could not hold him, for he was Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. Yes, this is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. His friends and home cried and prayed. They did not know then that all he taught them led to this day. Death could not hold him, for he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. Yes, he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. Yes, he is risen. Yes, he is risen. Risen indeed. Yes, he is risen. Risen indeed. Sing out, he is risen. Oh, he is risen. For he is Jesus. For he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel. Death could not hold him, for he is Jesus. He lives forever. He is Messiah, Emmanuel.
Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our big Easter egg extravaganza. Not extravaganza like Pastor David likes to say, because it's an egg extravaganza, like the bucket.